horses that you might find interesting. Then we're going to take everyone up. We're going to get on this is the exciting bit, we're going to have to try and get onto a trailer at the back of a tractor, and we're going to go up and watch some schooling up in the field, and obviously we'll see some of the Tay Valley horses.
We're very, very fortunate to be involved with the sport. I feel, again, with George and I spoke the kitchen quickly there. You know, I think last year we had the gallops relayed. We didn't quite understand the working of this place. The gallops were just thing. The food was wrong. Changing the food had been on our mind for 2 or 3 years. Not that there was anything wrong with the food that we were on before, but I think it suited the flat horses more, and we needed a food with a higher protein level in it, and we moved to it, and it just suits the way we're training. And so, look, you know, we know we're going to have ups and downs, and it's not always going to go right, but we just feel we've had a great start. A couple of them fall away, but we've had a great run with these horses in doing the hard work with them, haven't we? So,
and it's funny when you say about, you know, as long as they can breathe, as long as they don't bleed. Arthur bleeds. Arthur's had to have a wind operation.
Yeah.
So it's not just, as you say, it's like fighting fires. You have to make sure that you can. We now know if something goes wrong. I mean, they're only horses, they're only athletes. If something goes wrong, we know how to kind of fix it and how to put it straight. So don't be despondent when you get beta injuries.
Yeah. The trouble is, I think we go to the sales. We go to the sales, and you want to buy Arthur. Every time you go to the sales, you buy Arthur. You can't get Derek. You'll have Stephen or Blair. Right, most of Blair's nice to me, doesn't he? They get some bad horses to ride out. Who's this? This is Milan horse that's, well, she's been running great. She's not Milan.
She's by Goldwell, actually.
Goldwell. Yeah, it's very, very like Milan.
Actually, yeah, this is, we blame Derek for this one, totally, because you chose it. I saw it on the internet.
Yeah, Lucinda sent me down. Who had her?
Sean Byrne.
Yeah, sent me down. She goes, oh, it's a 6-year-old mare. Probably just have a look at it anyway to be nice. And then I said, all right, guys. So I wasn't really expecting much of now. But funny enough, when I rode her, she's very enthusiastic, and I thought she's a really good-looking mare. And she was very, very straightforward. She schooled exceptionally well up over the fences. So I said, funny enough, Lucinda, you laugh, but I think she might be worth purchasing. And there she is now. But no, she's ran well enough in her novice hurdles, and I think just took her a run or two. Even though she's 6, she was late broken, and she's still probably not as forward as you would imagine as a 6-year-old. I still think she's learning her job, and there's plenty of improvement in her racing. So no, definitely a mare that I'm looking forward to.
It's funny, isn't it, how, again, I referred to the Arkle situation. You expect them, you want them to be straight into the pattern, into the thing, but it's just the way we train them. They need to get in here for, well, it can take them a year. And I used to, Tristan Davis is the same. I remember that some horses, you couldn't see them the year before, and then they seem to get a strength about the training, whether we're hard on them. I don't know what the way we train them, it's just the way we do train them. And sometimes they can take a year to do it. And she's taken 2 or 3 months really to set into the pattern, hasn't she?
Yeah, she has, surely, but definitely her last run was a big improvement, and I think, you know,
she jumped better, didn't she? But she first, you know, she went to the she didn't understand hurdles.
No, I suppose in a way for some of them it can be a wee bit confusing, especially filly when they're running point to point. So obviously no experience, and they're running in over fences first time out, and sometimes you think it'd be easy for them to come back over hurdles, but it's not what they've learned, and it's not what they're used to, and if the hurdles look a bit small, and sometimes they can even make a bigger deal of jumping a hurdle in the can of a fence after, because they've less to look at, and they think that they don't give them enough respect. But no, she definitely got her hurdling together the last day, and she's actually very, very fast and sufficient jumper, so no, definitely a lot to like about her.
We now have the decision to make. She can do a Perth at the next meeting. Do we run her in a 2-4 to 100, which is fantastic, low grade, or do we run her in the 3 miles 115, which is a qualifier for the Northern Lights?
Yeah, that's what we or do we run her in the novice chase, which you win, but we can't.
So we're not sure. So we'll have to. There might be 2 entries. She could qualify for that Northern Lights.
But it's funny. These are the problems we have to work with all the time, you know. And do you win races? Do you amass money? Do you? So you know, if we run over fences too soon, we get it wrong. I don't know. So George and I, and George is good. George sends us programs as well, and we discuss things, and it's good. So this is a horse that there's 2 horses I said it to George that's useless. I said Marowell's useless, and I said Boris is useless. Now Boris is going to win a £20,000 race at Carlisle. So even the little girl who rode him out last week said to me, this is now a racehorse. So I don't know, he's had his win done. He has changed shape a little bit. Stephen's won on him. Stephen and Derek have, both done a lot of hard work. I mean, it wasn't easy early in his career because he wasn't a racehorse, but he does seem to be coming back that way now, doesn't he, Derek?
Yeah, no, definitely. Obviously, I was off injured at the time. Stephen won on him at Hexham when he gave him a very good ride to win that day. But no, he's just today. Stephen won on him. He jumped better than ever he did before, and he got him into a lovely rhythm of going, and he just seemed to gel with the horse very well. So no, he's obviously learning his trade and maturing with racing as well.
And I'm delighted that it's had that wind operation. Thank you for doing it, because I think it will make a real difference to him.
Because I think when, as I said to George, I think when we are training them at home and they can't get the oxygen into their system, then their muscles are not developing, they're not doing the right work. And I'm hoping that because he's had the wind operation, he's now getting, his lungs are working properly, he's benefiting for it. He's always a little bit that shape, but he's better than he was. Before he had no muscle around the top of him, he just had that huge belly on him. But I think he's the sort of horse again, it could be really wrong. You might have 2 runners, you might have Moore's Style and Moore's Town, and so you'll have to argue with Stephen who you're going to ride, but could have the 2 of them in the race. But again, it's what those horses that need to improve. Now, I'm joking to George after, I do think he's, watching him this time, it's just a totally different horse. So hopefully he could be one that we could aim at that Northern Lights final, and we have 2 horses improving, but we'll see. After George was stamping his feet with this finished 3rd in a 0 to 80 round purse, I said, well, it's not my fault, George. I can't make a silk purse out of a sow deer, no, the other way around. And he's gone on and win through Derek's aggression and getting hold of him. He's gone and won the races. We've missed the summer with him, and I'm not too worried about it personally, because I think he'll ring around Musselburgh and places, and 2.6 on softer ground, maybe 3 mile on softer ground around Musselburgh. So. Yeah,
exactly. No, we got a great turnout with this horse. I think second or third time I rode him, he won, and from there on he never stopped winning for the rest of the season, and he provided me with 5 winners that season. So no, he's a horse I hold in very high regard, and he's done very well.
I felt he was better than ever last season. But things just didn't go right for him, then he got a little jarred up in front, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he goes on any ground. He's very most ground. He doesn't like it too deep, but he's ran on fast ground as well. I mean, one day Perty won, it was probably weed on the firm side for him, but even though he won very well on it, he just kind of got a wee bit jarred on it. But no, look, he's been great, and I'm sure once we get him back in the right way of going, get him back 100% sound and everything else, he'd be good fun around.
And I don't think he's had the chance with the new food as well. He was on the. He was. Things went wrong for him in the autumn, didn't it? Just. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see. I think there's a little bit of improvement. That you've got to have belief. You've got to have belief. The horses are looking better than they did last year.
I think. Yeah. I think they're all looking extremely well. This is a good idea to carry them with
actually, Will, it's just, it's like working with you, having people work for you, and they're just expressing themselves. And he wanted to go and get this, and I thought, well, at least he's trying to get them.
Well, absolutely.
Good bit of miss. If you Are you sure? This is quite nice. I don't know how wet it is. I can't.
So how often are you riding?
I don't know why we're letting them all out.
They're better for the chasers than they are the hurdlers, so it's DeVito's CGM. He would never have jumped like that a week ago. That's because he's been jumping. Derek is brilliant at school. Real positive attitude to get something. So it's just really pleased with the staff we've got. I could do with a couple of more work riders, but my trouble is I don't want any more jockeys. I want work,
Work riders, yeah.
Otherwise I'm giving people rides.
That's
You know,
right.
like
Yeah,
Grant
I know it's difficult, isn't it?
and the
It's
boy,
like
I
a
was giving them
football manager,
rides
isn't it?
because couldn't be happy with that. You know, that's great. They're loving it.
Work comes from the bottom. He's actually just found it easy doing that.
Yeah, he's fresher today now.
Yeah, great. Really, I've never seen him.
I've never seen him as quick from one side to the other.
Thank you very much indeed. See you down the bottom. Thank you. You become such a big thing. You know, the horse doesn't enjoy it, the rider doesn't enjoy it, and I love to see those horses when they've enjoyed it. That's just, it's just bounced up, easy for them. You know they're moving forward. It's good. Right, back down for a gin and prosecco and a cup of coffee, and then you can go and have some Sunday lunch.